Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys can hear me, right? Right? Are y'all hearing that click, click, click in the game too? Y'all let me know. Make sure. What's happening, good people? What's happening? Dark Knight, Mark Cunningham, CT Pittman. What's going on? I told you, CT. Told you I'd be back, man, when I could get back. No sound. Loud and clear now. Okay. Good. We good now. I told you I'd get back, man, when I could get back. I'm gonna try to keep this thing going, man. It's just my schedule will be all over the place. But we're gonna try to make it happen tonight. Got a quick game. Well, we'll see how quick it will or won't be. I'm gonna ask you guys to bear with me, man. I'm dealing with something, allergies or something. My voice sounds a little crazy, coughing here and there, throat a little scratchy. So y'all bear with me. What's up, man? Sim Gaming Network. He says, insert LeBron James, about time. Yeah, man. I told y'all, man, my schedule is wild. That's probably why I was never a consistent gaming streamer, because my schedule is so up and down, man. So instead of me trying to have people sit and wait, that's why I never did it, because I could never really lock in. And then, I send stuff to SGN privately, like, hey, man, I might stream tonight, and then something changes, but we can rock out tonight. Got a little bit of time. Like I said, man, forgive my voice. But let's get to it. Let me show you guys what we're dealing with. I'm going to show you the schedule. I did a custom schedule. And, when you do a custom schedule, you can only replace non-conference games, right? So I tried to make it as difficult as possible. So let me show you the schedule. This is what we're going to run with. First game will be against Louisville. Another quarterback that might find their way on the Steelers roster. We'll see how that goes. But the reason why I'm doing the whole Jaxon Dart thing is I know people are saying he's moving up in the board, and some people are saying, will he still be sitting there? And if he is, will the Steelers take a chance at him? Others are saying, Milroe, the Steelers may have their eyes on him. We know that they have a pre-draft visit with Tyler Shuck. They did not go to the Ole Miss Pro Day. And, if you know the Steelers, traditionally their first round pick typically comes from somebody where the GM and head coach or one of the other were at the Pro Day. Things can always change, but it's a lot of that going on. For you Steelers fans in here tonight, I've watched now, and I might do another video tomorrow. What's up, Y Diggy? I might do a video tomorrow giving you guys my thoughts on Will Howard. Watched Howard not over the weekend. It's still Saturday, but I've watched 3 games on him, and I got some opinions on Howard. So who knows how this Steelers thing is going to play out, man? But that was my initial thought, is just have some fun. I'm finished with Virginia Tech. My little cousin, got him, he graduated or what have you in the 2 seasons that I played with Tech. So I was like, all right, let me just keep it rolling, play with a new team, try to make it interesting. So I customized the schedule to make it as tough as possible on me. Still playing on Heisman. So we start with Louisville. Then I threw Oregon in there, Notre Dame in there, Ohio State. And then we have Kentucky, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, and then Mississippi State. So that is going to be the schedule. Just to show you guys right off the bat, really quick, all of these sliders are out now. Sim Gaming Network posted he called it his final masterpiece. So I can share this with you. And I'll just show you guys what it is, man, for you guys that might come in that are brand new. Where am I going? Right here. I plugged in the XP sliders. So here they are really quick. Just going to go through them quick. Somebody can come back and pause it if you want to see what they are. These are the XP sliders. Excuse me. Gameplay settings or game settings. As you can see, I am on Heisman. SGN, you'll be happy to know that I'm going to try your quarter length, man, in accelerated clock. I'm going to go ahead and do that tonight. And if it seems to be a little bit too long for me, maybe I'll change it back. But I said, hey, I might as well go ahead and do it tonight. 12 minutes at 15-second runoff. All right. That's about it. Nothing else for you guys to see there. The only slight adjustment that I actually made myself, user settings, I actually have the revamp passing on medium. I go back and forth with medium and large. Sometimes large seems too wide where you can't even slightly position it without it going too far. So medium seems to be a good challenge of missed throws, accurate throws. But everything else, a lot of this stuff is user preference. But this is what I have. I keep the switch stick on. I rarely use it, but when I do use it, I keep it on slight. And that's it. That is it, guys. That's where we're at. Hey, I just noticed something. SGN, did you notice this? Excuse me. Let me show y'all something. In Madden, I typically change this to to receive. So I'm not always getting the ball. I don't think I've changed this. I think I've left it on kick. And if that is the case, I've definitely received the ball with it on kick. So I'm going to leave it on kick just to see what happens in this game. But SGN, have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Do you still change it to receive? And actually, I'll sit here and wait 1 minute before I get started. What do you guys say? What's going on, Hollywood? Who else is up in here? Walt, what's going on, brother? He says, you got time this stream to break down the baseline, when to use it, how it will impact the play on defense. I could try. I never use it, to be honest. I never really labbed any of that stuff to know. I'm just being 100% honest. SGN, I'm, just like you, we're sim guys. A lot of stuff I discover as I play. So I never really did the labbing of baseline and all of that. How would I wouldn't even know, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even know. On receive, you will receive every single kickoff. Kick where you want to be. No, I thought if I'm not mistaken, I thought in Madden you had to choose receive. Because if you didn't, if I'm not mistaken, in all them years in Madden, if you left it on kick, you would always, if you left it on kick, you would always kick. And I think the trick is to change it to receive. And you said Madden works right. Yeah, and I don't think Madden's worked in the past like that. I don't know. I'm going to leave it on kick then just to see what happens. But some of you Madden players, do y'all remember that? I'm almost certain, man, that I had to change it to receive. You always kept it on receive. I can't say the same for Madden 25, but I'm pretty sure in previous years we always changed it to receive, because if not, it would kick every single time. Every time. But I don't know. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there. All right, let's get started, guys. And like I said, man, excuse my voice, man. I'm dealing with a little something. Allergies or what have you. Have not even played with Ole Miss at all. Haven't played in practice. Actually, let me show y'all the team. Might be a good thing to show you the team. Then we'll get to it. So let's see what we got. Of course, I know some of the players. Jaxon Dart, I've watched him, scouted him. So he's a 91. Running backs, 86 overall is our lead guy. 83, 80, 75. And, I don't pay so much attention to overalls, but I'm just kind of showing y'all that really quick. At wide receiver, we have some pretty high-ranked guys. Trey Harris. I've gotten familiar with this guy as well as Wells, as I've scouted Jaxon. Yeah, so it's funny, man, that I've scouted this guy in real world, and now I pretty much know their offense. The tight end, this guy is a target for him in the real world. Let's see. I want to see this defensive line, man, because when I played a practice game with this team, Their entire defensive line were stars. Every single one of them. So you got this kid, got Ivy. Okay, Nolan. I'm very familiar with Walter Nolan. And Perkins at the left outside linebacker. You'll see him rush as well because they run a 3-4. Middle linebacker, not so much. But then on the right side, they got Chris Paul Jr. And then looking at their secondary, nothing massive, you know what I mean, as far as overly skilled. 87 overall is the biggest ranking that you have, but I like to come over here and look at actual ratings. And this is how it should be. I hope these games continue to get to a point, or at least get more to a point where their individual ratings are as massive as overall. And what I mean by that, I'm cool with this kid not having a 90 plus overall, but he has a 90 zone, a 86 man, a 85 play rec. That's solid. 86 awareness. That's a solid DB in my opinion. 87, excuse me, 89, 82, 88, 83. And those are my top guys. Everybody else, 78, 70, 73, 62. So these two guys are the top corners. Let's see. Free safety is an 84. His awareness is an 83. Play record 85. We can deal with that. What's his zone? 84. That's not too bad. Strong safety, not that good at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 83 zone is cool. 88 play rec is cool. So we'll take that. Speed 86. Not too fast, but again, he could cover a little bit in terms of zone, and there goes the squad. All right, so let's get to it. Excuse me, guys. But the funny thing is, man, y'all know usually I'm I do the whole green screen thing, but I forgot that I had a green shirt on. So let me show you something. Look, this is what I looked like. Oh, look at that. It turned it black. Look, crazy, right?
Where the fans never lose.
Oh, hold on, y'all.
Plan on losing the game today.
There you go. Y'all should be hearing the game now.
Coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country.
Let's see what we got.
Taking on the 5th ranked.
What two features must be in college football 26 in your opinion? I don't know. I have to think on that, man, as far as features that must be in it. I'd have to think on that a little bit, man, because I'm pretty happy with what they did in this year's offering. So I think what I really have to do is go really dissect, okay, what am I missing? I know there's a lot of features that people are looking for, but I need to really take some time and say, what am I missing, me personally, that would make me say two features that are must-have.
It's ridiculous, but can it translate to big-time college football?
It's from high school. Now you're playing.
Almost got there.
He was a grown man in high school. Now playing.
Almost got there. Look at this. I like that. By the way, SGN, I do still have interceptions on 50. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. With it being Heisman, I don't want it to be too many. But I love this. This was kind of the cat and mouse game, as y'all can see where I'm at, right? This was me kind of playing the cat and mouse game with him. He's watching him. I knew that's where he was going. And I like the fact, again, that I still couldn't quite get there. But then my corner was able to make a play. And a little stuff like this, man, if I'm being critical, little things like this, I want to see them improve upon. He's not looking at the ball per se, but so are we going to say that he's reading the receiver's hand? That's a stretch, right? So I want them to continue to make
There's always that issue of
I want head tracking to still be a factor. Like if you're not watching the ball, you shouldn't be able to make a play.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance.
There we go.
All the stuff that goes with it, it definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games.
Yeah, so now if we're talking about Madden, then yes, wear and tear is the main feature. One of the main features I need them to have in Madden 26 that was not in Madden 25. So absolutely, I'm right there with you on that.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback is going to be.
Trickery.
On critical down
and they pulled it off.
See how they were able to cover him throughout the
trickery.
And a really good job.
We got to send a blitz at him, though.
Very decisive.
See if I can disrupt them a little bit.
He went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They're bringing heat.
There we go.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball still spotted at the 34.
I would like to see Madden also borrow the abilities from here versus how they are in Madden. I know SGN would agree with that. Instead of having those absolutes and the X factor, nah, shouldn't be none of that.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy.
Hey.
Oftentimes,
this boy's moving right down the field on us.
Trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. Made by another.
Touchdown!
All right, there we go. Touchdown.
Run for 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your coach's
boom
face.
tech, boom tech, absolutely.
The way they marched down
Definitely want to see boom tech in college football. You are right about it.
Any better than that right there.
College football plays clean, but if they could get boom tech to play the same way it plays in Madden in here, yeah.
So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
All right, guys, so we are already down. This is going to be a tough series, man. I'm predicting that you guys will see me lose quite a few times, probably.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rebels offense will go to work for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold
and I will say that, man. I can only imagine SGN what he goes through. But it's like, man, I get so tired of, in theory, I get so tired of having to, you know, always feel like we got to have sliders. It sucks, right? The sliders should just be enhancing the game or customizing your style of play. You know, we should not have to rely on sliders to, quote unquote, fix things or make things perform better or make things perform in the way that you would expect. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because the problem with the sliders, right? The problem with sliders in general in these games is it makes it feel like you're always trying to improve them. And that's just, you know, that's the sucking. Oh, that was ugly. That's just what sucks about a game that forces you to try to find a nice slider set. Because, you know what I'm saying, it puts you into a predicament where, you know, you feel like you got to use it. You feel like you have to continue to build and build and build and build. Like, look, SGN is still you know, updating sliders. It's March. It's about to be April.
The run to the right.
You know what I mean? Before you know it, the new game is coming out. And that's the only thing, man, that I hate about this slider era, if you will, that we've had to adapt to as football gamers or sports gamers. It's, you know, every time the game updates, you got to go. It's like, it's too much, man. It is too much. You know, sometimes I just want to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to play the game. You don't want to have to. Oh man, you know, because you always are gonna. I'm telling you, I've been exactly where SGN is at. You're always asking yourself, if this happened because of the slider, or, you know, can I get it to play a little better? And it's like we're fighting against the code of the game, right? So it ain't but so much. It ain't but so much that you can change or fix per se. You're still dealing with the way the game was built, and that's what sucks. So, you know, what I've done lately, man, and you know, I'm so glad that SGN, you know, is pretty much at his point of, you know, he's pretty much at his point of finality, you know, as far as being able to say, all right, this is my final masterpiece. Because that's what I've been doing. You know, I got a set of his that plays great, and I just run with it. You know.
Hands it off. He is tackled, but
all right. We moving the ball, guys. Very methodical. And I know. For any newcomers, I know. It might seem boring to you guys, but like I told you, man, I'm a simulation gamer. So, you know, that's how I play.
He's looking to throw it.
Couldn't get out of there. Trying to get Jaxon Dart on the move, and I couldn't get out of there.
Affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, come on, man. Put your hands out.
Incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk.
I think I'm going to be able to get Wells coming across the middle.
Wants to throw. It's Dart. Getting some
nope.
Pass
good pressure. Had to get rid of it. All right, we got to go play defense.
It'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
That
thing was down for a while.
But you guys understand what I'm saying about the sliders? You know, it gets difficult. Because you're at a point where you feel like you're always trying to update.
Another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline.
Like I said, it's a shame that, man, we're forced to do that. You feel me? It's like we're forced to do that as the gamer.
They'll run play action.
Oh, get that. Oh, come on. You got to get that.
Really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That completion delivers a 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end.
They're going right down the field. This is why I love Heisman.
You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw.
I like to make it tough on myself.
They rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They'll try to hit the sideline on the Jets.
And that's the thing too, man. Playing better teams, playing better teams, you know, I should be in these predicaments, and I should lose some games. And to me, call me crazy, that's fun to me. Ah, good call. Good play call. All right, we got to get some pressure on this dude.
Back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Got to get some pressure on Shook.
That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Oh, one of my D linemen is in trouble.
Looking downfield, it's Shuck. He's got his man.
Come on, man. Shuck is eating us up.
Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Go get him. Go get him.
He wants to throw.
Oh my God. Killing us. Threw right into the blitz.
What a grab and go for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing.
Like I said, man, my first time playing with these boys.
Well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
See, I allow you guys to see my trials and tribulations. Who else realer than me, man?
And let's check in with Kevin.
I ain't afraid to lose.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home.
All right, we're gonna have to.
They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Just another
pass the ball a little bit. We need to get the ball to some of these receivers.
The unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Harris.
Man, that took way too long to develop.
About being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
There you go. Well, let's establish a rhythm.
Well, the defense knew coming into
let's establish a little rhythm.
Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second.
I don't know their playbook either, so I'm fumbling around trying to find certain plays.
Less than a yard to go. Leaves it with the
Jesus, what was that?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What was that?
Quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Dumps it off in the flats.
There you go. Good strong run. Good strong run. Good utilization of the hit stick, right?
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down.
Got some single up action out here.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh.
Fires to the right. And the pass is picked off.
How did he get underneath that?
On the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two.
Let me see. Yeah, I tried to get. Oh, I had my man wide open too. So what happens when you quick throw it?
DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time.
Nah, I don't agree. Slightly disagree. Ron, as far as the kick meter. I mean, everybody should have choices. I like the kick meter the way it is. I like it being tougher to kick.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary.
Yeah, that's just me personally. I like it being more difficult to kick.
And because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And if it was up to me, I'd rather see a swing system where
He's
you.
looking for a man on second down. He's got
Come
an open
on, man. What we doing?
Touchdown,
I'd rather see a system where
and once he found daylight,
it's the
it
swing
was
mechanic
kick
like in
on the
all
floor,
pro
baby.
football.
And QBs love their big
I love this, yo.
especially
Getting
guys that
stumped.
can do
I love
such
this.
great things after the catch.
Because, like I said, I'm going to have to
Dang,
adjust.
he looks like a daggum receiver after
I'm
he
going to have to
catches the
adjust.
football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's
But
just
so
too big
far,
for DBs to cover, he's
Chuck
too fast
Chuck
for
is
linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB,
he's throwing
I'm looking that guy's
he's
way a
throwing
lot more often.
at my defense, if that makes sense. Like that was they had the perfect play call against what I called on defense and threw it right in the zone. I mean, right in the seam. And me trying to use it at, I didn't get back there fast enough.
Trailing by 3 touchdowns if you're going to
Yeah, I was just thinking that I need to throw some shells at him.
Right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Back to pass. It's Dart.
Got
Gonna
him.
take a shot at this DB. And the pass
Bang,
is
bang.
complete. He's got it at the 20.
That's why I went no huddle, because I saw the single coverage out there.
A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Let's go, Jaxon. That's exactly why I went no huddle, because I saw that single coverage out there. All right, let's see if we can turn this thing around.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red
Oh, I
zone.
should have
It's
kept that
Harris.
one.
And he could
Should have
not
kept that
get
one.
loose on the run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They're trying to
Oh
get to
my
it.
God, I didn't have
And
time.
the rush will
I
get
had my
to
man
it.
wide open too.
25.
I just didn't have the time to get him the
We
ball.
haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback
Yo,
standing.
this
That's great.
defense,
They've already given up
they
multiple
putting
sacks.
pressure
That's
on me.
the
I
biggest
can't do
reason why
much.
They're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash.
All right, get on the board. It says part of the problem is EA kept updating the game, which changed the gameplay. Unfortunately, however, when they fixed the triple option, that was a great thing. Yeah, man, and like I said, man, you add that complexity to it as far as every time they do that, and then, you know, like I said, God bless people like SGN, man, that put the time in, retest this slider, retest that slider. It's like it becomes too much, man, for me. That's why I said God bless anybody who does it, man.
Been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Off the play fake.
Oh, give me that.
To the wideout.
Oh, yeah.
Intercepted.
Stop playing with me.
Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it.
Tyler Shuck, you better stop playing with me.
QBs have to understand.
You ain't gonna keep, you're not gonna keep throwing at my user.
I might have to look one direction to create an opening.
Oh, I like that.
Throw that ball or zip that
I
ball
like the
in.
detail, man, that they added in this game, and I hope they continue with it.
And you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
I hope they continue down that path. Yeah, stop playing with me, man. I'm gonna throw right at the user. Let me admire my stick skill right there. Tyler was playing with me. I ran that route for him. Completely bailed on the underneath route because I knew he was going to go deep. I knew he was going to take the second level and not the first level. He should have took the first level. This dude's still running. Still running. But again, use my football acumen to run that route for him. And there we are. We take it. And we go the other way with it.
Ole Miss ready to send
That deserves one of these.
They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open.
Dang, I wish I could have got them right there. They was blitzing.
The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points.
Oh,
on the board early.
Jesus.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know, folks, why I felt like I was going to have time to run a play action. That was silly. That was silly. Knowing that I ain't been able to do nothing. Let me see. Slide that protection a little bit.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Bam. Let's go.
Got his man down.
Let's go, baby.
And chunk plays
step up in that pocket.
And they get one here before the defense finally
step up in the pocket. Step strong.
That's what's so scary.
Let me see if the slide actually worked. It did. It did. That was a good utilization of the mechanics, folks. Let me show y'all. I did a half slide because their dog is over here. You know, this guy's an impact player. Impact player. So I did the half slide and it worked. 3-on-2. My left guard took care of that guy. And I didn't get antsy. Look, stepped up in the pocket and delivered a strike. That's football. That's football right there, CT. I try, man. I try to play. I try to put some realism in it when I can. That's football right there, folks.
You saw it right there. Too much speed on the
Gotta love it.
create that explosive play.
From the gun,
okay. Sticky, icky. Got sticky, icky right there. Full house. I don't even know what they got out of here. Power, sweep. Let's run the power.
But it will be very successful.
Let's see. We got a play action off of this. It ain't the routes that I want, though.
Quarterback checking the play.
I don't like these routes.
Back to pass, it's dark.
Get rid of it. I tried to get rid of it. I tried to throw that ball away and I couldn't. I did not like those routes, man. Those routes were terrible. Those were terrible routes. Those were terrible routes in that play action. Horrible.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning.
They don't have, you know what they don't have? Oh, there we go. They don't have many trips formation.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
We got single over there with Wells.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Parrish.
Hey.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll
take
go
the
to
points.
The sideline and try to make adjustments.
Take the points since we
Here
get the ball back.
Field goal unit. Right on target.
Don't be greedy.
First time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And for a quick update,
They gonna make me work for it, man. So I see things starting to open up a little bit, but we got to finish in the red zone. That's why I said take the points, man. We get the ball back. What we want to try to do here is shut them down defensively. Get to the half. If we can get to the half, and we can get to the half.
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an
with the same score.
From the 18-yard line.
We should be good.
Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw.
Oh, come on.
That is exactly
Come
what you're
on.
looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able
That
to
boy
make the
Shook
stop.
going crazy
Here they
out
come,
there.
First and 10 from the 48. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught.
Oh.
It's Brown. They make the stop
Sheesh.
with the sweet throwing catches. Plenty to give them a
Oh, they
first
going
down.
crazy right now.
This quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Cardinals getting set on first and 10. He's looking to throw it.
Get that. Ah.
Good timing on the quick out. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the
Get
break.
that. Yeah.
And this sophomore
Big time
able to
sack.
wreak some havoc and get the
Huge.
sack. The offense will stop the clock
Huge.
and use one of its timeouts.
Massive. Where are they?
And in the closing
They ain't supposed to make no
moments of
kick
the
from
first
here.
half,
But
they'll try
watch
to
they
put
make
a
it.
free spot on
That's
the
how
board.
the CPU is. Okay.
No
Beautiful.
good.
Beautiful. We couldn't ask for better than that.
Lead still at 15. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors.
All right, guys.
Time update.
Let's see what we can do.
The Cardinals will try
At least
to
we
get
made
this
it
to get
respectful.
things underway in the second half.
I'm loving this. I know SGN. I know you loving
It's
this.
as if the returner will try and field
You
this
want to
one.
see a loss at
Nice
all
job
costs.
by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll
I
stop
know
you
you
at
loving
the
this.
16.
Let me go to full house now that we're
Ready to go
not
back to work.
so close.
Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every
Man, I ain't had nowhere to
single
go
one.
right
Put
there,
your
y'all.
best plays together, start this drive off on a good
All right, I need to
Yeah, it
open
starts
this
right here.
offense
Obviously,
up
you
a
can't
little
get
bit.
it all
man.
back on this drive, but you can create that.
Let's see if I can
momentum.
pop
You
off
can
the
create
screen.
Something special and some energy, but it's
Oh,
gonna start
too
with
high.
this
I'm
offense
gonna
here
run against this.
executing at a high level.
I'm gonna run against this look.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Ah,
They knock him down, but
Not
before he
exactly
gets
what I
out to the
wanted, but
21-yard line, pick up a 4.
It's a nice
Now I
game,
think
but
I'm
the
gonna
big thing here is
run.
They just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
I think I'm gonna run the screen, but I'm gonna go with that
And
trail
this offense just can't afford not
as
to get the
a-
first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
I'm gonna just chance it.
Dropping back, it's Dart. Get it out on the screen.
There it is.
And the completion gives
There
them
it
a
is.
fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They go to the
Oh,
ball.
come on. Hold the block.
They'll mark him at the 29.
I mean, hold the block just a little bit. Just a little bit is all I need you to do.
Tackles, they're strong.
Just a little
Such
bit.
Big jokers in the middle where they just lock
Jeez.
out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Let's go,
With the
baby.
catch, it's Priestcorn.
Let's
They
go,
move
let's
the
go,
stop,
let's
but
go.
This passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems
Tempted to run that speed option, but I'm scared. I don't wanna fumble that thing.
Based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball.
There we go.
in
We'll
a
take
soft
5.
spot
We'll take 5.
Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Should have practiced with these boys. I don't know the plays, man. I'm really just calling this on the fly.
That usually equals a first down every couple carries, so don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Using his legs,
71. I needed you to follow me. Follow me. Oh, I forgot to cut on the, my play cooldown. Forgot to cut that on because I don't want to spam plays.
Make sure you're set up for a good third down.
Muscling ahead on
there we go.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Yeah, I don't like spamming plays, man. So I use. Oh, I'm taking a shot. I'm taking a shot with Watkins.
And then you see the running back Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense too. To have a guy like this
that's not the button that I wanted to press. I hit the wrong button, y'all. That almost was a disaster. Holy moly, I got saved right there. That was almost a disaster. Yeah, I got lucky right there. No doubt about it. I got extremely lucky right there.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Dart. And the pass is in.
Catch the ball, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
Run.
Next time he tries to
yeah, looking like Canada, right?
This will pay dividends.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man to the left.
Let's go, baby. That was beautiful. Put a nice little touch on that. That dude recovered, though. He recovered quick because I thought I had him right there. This boy recovered fast. Proper technique. Look, he stayed on the inside. Man, glad I didn't overthrow that. And you guys may have noticed, you know, I'm honoring SGN's preferred style with his sliders. No user catching. I'm allowing the CPU's ratings to play out. That was a big time catch. Huge. Major.
Running back searching for a hole.
Yo, they not giving nothing, bro. All right, I need a play action, man.
It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than
I'm scared to run play action to this dude's side, though. I don't know why I keep trying him.
He's going to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one.
Pressure, dog.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The pressure.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable.
Oh, so he ain't on this side no more. He's not there.
Really quiet.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle.
Not enough, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of the points. 21-9 would make it.
So important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into.
I gotta take the points, man. I was tempted to go for it right there.
Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
I had to do some quick math in my head.
He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
It's getting to that point, though, where I'm going to have to go for it. Next.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Like the next possession, I have to score a touchdown.
Coming out ready to attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think
there we go.
Aggressive and don't settle for
There we go. Had to send that heat. You need to get them behind the chain.
You just have got to be able to execute it.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the
Get them behind the chains, baby.
I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
There we go.
That play just
There we be.
had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had
Let's see what we want to run. Let's go. Let's go cover 3 lot.
Kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it.
Yeah. Get off the
Just
field.
had to get rid of that
Get 'em
one to
off the
save
field.
The yardage on 3rd down.
Let's go.
And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the
Let go.
punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return.
All right,
here.
man. We
He'll
gotta
make the
go
fair catch.
get it, man.
Ole Miss ready to
gotta
send the
go get
offense
it.
onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more
Too high
urgency
look.
and maybe a little more
Let's try running the
aggressiveness,
ball.
Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming.
To throw, it's Dart. Right
Yep.
down the middle.
I knew that blitz. I saw that blitz.
Kinds of room to throw
I saw that
one
blitz
in
coming, so I knew the middle of the
He
field was
found
vacant.
all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end.
My tight end is
especially
eating.
when he lines up in the slot, because there's a
I can't
lot
get
of
nobody
people
else
around.
loose.
He can run, and because of
He's
his
eating.
size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Oh, let's go.
He leaves it with the back.
There we go. There we go. There we
They
go.
wrestle him to the ground, but he's got
There we go.
for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Bentley's cooking too.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Oh, come on. Where the
They're setting
blocking?
up the screen. And it's
My man just sat. He just sat there. He sat on that play.
Screen, and the defense ran right
Come
through
on,
it.
man. This can't be real.
I know where the playmakers are.
He just
And I
sat
can't
on
let
that
guys
play.
like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Quarterback checking off. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Guys, one of these quarterbacks could be a Pittsburgh Steeler before it's all said and done. Give me mesh. Give me mesh. Give me mesh. Let's go with this one.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Got to go with that safety blanket, baby. Got to.
Got enough to give them a first and goal. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer.
Got to go with the
of hope
safety
alive.
blanket right there.
Defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Bang. Finally. Finally. Finally.
Touchdown!
Oh, man.
And the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is
Finally.
ticking, but man, you
Finally.
give yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the moment. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors.
Woo.
What's going on, Kevin?
Man, I be scared of the RPOs, man.
Guys, let's take a look at what's going on.
A lot of times I make the wrong read. I be scared.
With things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today.
I love this, guys. I love this. SGN, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving this, man. This is competitive. It's got me on my seat.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Oh, get him. Get him in the backfield.
Picks up a useful
What you doing?
chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Oh, I thought he was going to turn around and snag it.
Down their throats and impose
Oh, I thought we had something right there, man.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, good hit.
Never had a chance. Incomplete.
Good hit, baby. Let's go. We need the ball back here. We need the ball back.
Looking to throw, it's Shuck.
Good D. Good D.
Falls to the grass.
Let's see. See if we can fool him.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my God, he's wide open. What we doing?
Offense on the move.
What we doing back there?
The Cardinals are marching down the field.
He's wide open right there.
Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down.
No, he's wide. We can't afford these guys to be wide open like this. What we doing?
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him and they forced the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. He's close to the first down.
Come on, man. They basically came back and ran the same play. Y'all saw that?
Defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down.
Oh, that's coming back.
As soon as he catches the ball.
It's got to be a holding.
And the tackle is made, but there's
Yes,
been
sir.
a flag thrown.
Hold open.
Yeah, college
Amazing
basketball
how
would be
many
dope.
times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 7th play of the drive coming
College
up, and a
hoops,
long way to go on
2K8
third
is
down.
still one of my favorite.
They'll give it to the back.
Oh, dog, come on, man. How do I miss that tackle?
What you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense.
They don't want us to
finally
win this
able to make
game.
the stop. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got
man.
into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5.
Come on. You just give them the yards right back. Stop it.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that
Stop
penalty.
it.
Good news for the offense. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. The corners are walked up tight. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got it. And he wanted the stop badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
They playing a good game against us,
After
man.
the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field, he had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run.
Tight throw.
30 short, they choose not to run, throw the football.
I'm just selling out right here.
They know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll try it on the ground.
Oh, come on.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisville. He'll try to tack on one.
You're not going to win, guys.
He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
It's going to be tough.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
We got time, but it's going to be tough.
To answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call. Like, I have to
I missed him. I should have threw it to 11. He was open.
I got to be aggressive because this is a
threw it to the wrong man right there.
A lot to process and think about.
I threw it to the wrong man right there.
It's first and
Nathan,
10
what's up, man?
38-yard line.
What is going on, brother?
He wants to throw.
No.
Fires a ball. Now it's picked off.
That's it.
The other way. He's at the 10. And they capitalize.
That's the ball
not
game.
on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line.
That was the ball game, folks.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like
so I think what I'm going to do, guys,
to start the season.
Well, let me do one more drive. I was going to say I was just going to end it. I think I might play another game. I think I might give y'all a twofer.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, Ole Miss 16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Let's finish out this last drive, man, and see if I can get some stuff going.
They stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability.
And he is
my God.
wide open defenders all over the field.
It's going to be against us, too. Watch.
They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline.
All right, so let's go ahead and sim out of here. We'll play another game.
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Boy, this is going to be a tough series. This going to be a tough series. I already did recruiting, so I'll just jump to the next game. Who we got? It might be Ohio State. Who's next? Oh, Lord. Oregon. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. See what type of unis we got. Oh, we'll go with those. Let's see. White pants, gray, white. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with those. What about the helmet? Is there any alternative helmet? I like that. White, blue. That's tough. White, navy. Oh, yeah, let's run with that one. All right, let's do it. Oh, you wanted to see the stats. My bad, dog.
Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. And boy, do we have have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country.
Oh, okay. You wanted me to try.
Taking on the 16th ranked team in the land.
Try to slide us. My bad.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me.
See, look.
It's time to get it
Yeah,
going.
I'm receiving.
The Ducks will get us started with the opening kick.
I like that.
On the run from inside his own 5.
There we go. There we go.
Just
Nice
enough
cut right there.
space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I'm still going to keep an eye on the interceptions. I mean, the ones that I threw should have been picked. But, you know, we don't want to get to a point where every single errant pass is an interception because we know the defense can't catch every ball. You want to try to get some drops in there for both me and the CPU.
He is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games
This look,
so
these route
much.
combinations
The fans
ain't going to
get
match
so
this look.
amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we
I'm gonna have to
hear
go
the
short.
fans, what?
Yep.
SEC.
Gotta go short right
They
there.
wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a good thing.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose
Nah,
their will.
Nathan, I'm playing the
Third and
Dynasty,
short for the
so
45.
I can't play with Milrow.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Yeah, I would have to beat Alabama in order to do that.
Moving the change for a first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield.
Too high
Expect
safety
to see
look. I'm
more
gonna run in
running
it,
plays.
run right at it.
Right back to the well.
Man, that worked.
Finally
I
makes
cut.
the stop
I tried to
at the
cut
big
under
line.
my
He's
guy.
ready to move those sticks for the first down.
People keep running that thing until they.
This guy is leaving his mark on
let's
this team.
see.
Opening drive, back-to-back runs where
see,
he's
what do
found
we
a way
have?
to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry.
Yeah, I could go
They should
with
keep
this.
feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Oh, that was a quick throw. I had to do it though,
At the 35, he's open.
and I had to throw it short.
How about that catch and
Yo, I
run?
love that.
So
They backed out of it. What I thought they was running as far as the coverage. Look, that turned into man. Oh my gosh. Look, that's straight man too, with a blitz. They got the safety coming down. Look, they got that guy coming down to chase the running back. And I read it. I read that it was man coverage. And I was like, I got to throw this short. I didn't have time to get it here. So I threw it short. I purposely threw it pressed down so it wouldn't lead him because this guy's in front of him. And that's the thing that I love, guys, that EA, I got to give them credit. You know, we can argue how it's not 100%, but I love how you can use body positioning and trust it. Look, this guy no longer, I mean, you know, got a little body morph there a little bit, but he can't come through him. You know, in years past where they would just jump right through him or run in front of him and pick that off, now you can actually body them up. So I had to make the quick decision to press down on the stick.
That's the danger when you got a receiver.
You know what I
like
mean?
that,
So I can make that throw.
blitz and you're playing man coverage. He's one-on-one and he's going to burn you if you don't get.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Madden too. I'm gonna draft one of those quarterbacks. Because SGN has some stuff for me to try out. So I'll be playing Madden
Football with the rock.
shortly.
Tough sledding there.
And I'm gonna
Picks up
start
one
from
to the
year
28.
end.
Love seeing these
And
early season top
I'm gonna draft a
25
quarterback.
matchups. You can get
I'm
a
probably
really good
gonna let
feel of how good these teams are.
both Fields and Wilson go and see if I can draft somebody.
You know, on these teams, they've
I'm
been
gonna draft
thinking about
somebody.
this game for a long
And
time. They
we're gonna
knew
rock
they'd have
out
a
like that.
national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at
Woo!
the end of the season, and what does the committee say?
Put him in the spin
Oh,
cycle.
beat top 25
I put him in the
so-and-so.
spin cycle.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume. That'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
Man,
And he was
that-
fortunate not
the
to
run
lose
game
yardage
just
on that play, able to wedge it
nowhere
back
to go,
the line
bro.
of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Dart. Feeling some heat. Gets it
bang
out.
bang.
Couldn't
Get in there, boy.
nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
It's not a great
Need you to
feeling
get
when
in there.
When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting
They did it again too. Look, they disguising. They coming with heat. This time it was a zone blitz. Look, they bring in 6 guys. Left him wide open. I probably could have went to the back, but my eyes was looking from middle to the field, left. So just like in the real world, I didn't see my back because I know my routes. So I knew right here, once I saw them vacate that area, I knew my man here was gonna hold him, right? And I knew all I needed to do was see him clear. And even if this was still man, he's ahead of him. So I was comfortable with making that throw. And that's why I did that.
if the offensive line and running backs pick it up,
Yeah, I had him.
Now you have
I had him,
one less
CT.
guy in the back end trying to
But I wasn't looking at him.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
There it is, baby.
The offense goes
All right, let's get on the board
no
first, man.
surprise in the open. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability.
Oh, man, I got a short in my cable. I know the audio keep cutting out on y'all. It's a short, and then the cable that's plugged into the PlayStation, the controller. All right, all right, all right. Needed that opening. Needed that opening touchdown.
So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive.
How you feeling? The 12? Yeah. 12 minutes,
About to kick it away.
15-second runoff has been pretty good. Can't complain.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
I might actually
at
start that
25.
franchise later
So
tonight
Oregon's offense
I won't
has the
stream
ball
it
for the first time.
because
And there's no
it's
doubt,
just me
guys,
and my
we
son.
will be focused
You know, he's
on
upstairs
these
playing his
strong
PlayStation.
playmakers on the outside.
But, you know, I'm going to spend some time with my boy, you know, sit in the living room, and he'll probably be doing something, and I'll be playing on my little mini screen probably, just at least to get it started.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can
So when I'm ready to stream, it'll already be set up.
But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Oh, my
Trying to
God.
turn the corner on the right.
Woo.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to
Another
get him
thing that I
back.
do as well,
The
guys, that
offense lines
SGN
up
cuts
at the
off,
40. They've got a first
I just
down.
let mine auto flip.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Yeah, you better get rid of it.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid
And
of
keep
that
in mind,
play.
guys, the gameplay sliders are at 50. The only thing that's changed is I have the
No
QB
gain on first
accuracy
down.
at
That's
25.
the incompletion now.
And I think I'm
2nd
getting a
and
good
10
amount of
from
pressure, you know, but you don't want too many
40.
sacks.
They'll run it from the gun.
You don't want it to be
Nice move, pick up
unrealistic.
yardage.
You know what I'm saying?
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Ducks are on the move. They'll ride the hot hand.
Ooh,
Shakes off
oh
the
my
defender.
God.
And you want to run them.
Did y'all see that little move? Look at this. Ooh, what was that? Love it, dog. So just imagine, for you guys who play Madden 25, look how good that they changed some of this stuff together. Imagine how much better it's going to be with Boom Tech. And when I talked to Scott O'Gallagher, he told me, I asked him, I said, yo, how is it that y'all are able to get, how is this game playing the way it's playing? And he was like, basically they removed all of the, he called it snatch. He was like, you know, it's basically the best, oh my God, what a throw. He was saying that this game is basically playing the best possible game of Madden 24. And when he said that, I said, okay, I understand what you're saying. The most clean version of Madden 24 is what college football 25 is.
And then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Makes the grab. It's James. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
All right, we got to try some.
The sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this.
Oh,
into the end zone, and he'll race it to the house.
the drive.
Touchdown, Ducks.
Damani Green said, I've been trying to play Sim for 10 years. I need to,
Wrap up. You have to wrap up.
I definitely need to do that, man. I need to find time to, like, you know, play some games against some of you guys, man.
Sometimes the guys just
You know, that'd be fun.
He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
On
And
stream.
that kick was perfectly down the middle.
I just don't, I don't be on enough, you know, like, to really do it. Like, people would know. People be like, man, when do you be on? Most of the time when I'm on, like, I'm quote unquote working. You know what I'm saying? Like, producing content. Like, the time is so sparingly now. But yeah, I'm definitely open to that stuff, man. You know, it's the same reason why I don't play in my online league no more. Like, I can't consistently, routinely stick to the schedule. But also, more importantly, man, it's just these games have gotten to a point where they're not saying that you would do this, but just the meta. I'm just sick of the metas, man, that, you know, you run into with actual users. So sick of it, man.
A little power, and he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the
We're
middle.
gonna keep running this, man, until they stop it.
And your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole.
Let's go.
Through. How about that nice, big, huge game?
We'll draw. Do you play any games besides sports? Yeah. Yeah, man. I surely do. Oh, he's tired. I can't get out. Most of y'all would know, you know, I play shooters. You know, I'm an extreme Battlefield guy. Play race games here and there. You know, I still got Spider-Man 2 that I haven't gotten to. I have it and still have not played it, but I play those. I play a lot of different games.
Down, going up top. Scrambling away.
Dang.
He was hit just as he
I couldn't get where I was trying to go, man. That was good defense. I had nowhere to go. I was waiting for somebody to come open. This was outstanding defense. Look at this. I love this right here. Watch this. Watch your man. Oh, man. I had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And I love how the mesh wasn't a money route. This must have been match coverage. Yeah, because he matched that. And you know, when it's a traditional zone, he's not going to match. Let me see how they lined up. This is not your traditional look either. So this is probably... This might be Palms. Because this is not routine behavior for this guy in quarters. In cover 4, this guy's going to man him up. But in traditional quarters, he should stay with him. He should match or get back in position. So This might be quarter. But it's strange how he did that and immediately ran out to him. Over here, backside corner doesn't have anything to do, so he's going to play. Yeah, he's going to help the safety. He can play the middle half. He's going to take the underneath. And he's off the line. So what are they running? They ran a blitz. Oh, okay, so. Interesting. Heisman. I'm on Heisman.
Really good.
That's why I got my butt kicked in the last game.
That boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket,
I try to make it tough for myself.
Ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
I think it's possible, Nathan, that the Steelers sign Rodgers. I think it's still possible that they're going to draft one of those quarterbacks, especially when you're talking about the third round. I do believe if Jalen Milroe is in the third round, the Steelers might take a shot. I definitely believe that. But like I said, I don't want to sit here and talk about Pittsburgh right now. I know a lot of you guys, and I appreciate all of y'all, man. I know a lot of you guys know me for that. But we got plenty of days to talk about Steeler talk. But you know, I've scouted them. I've looked at quite a few of these dudes now, man. I've watched Jaxon Dart. I've watched Milroe. I've watched Will Howard yesterday. 3 games. I watched Milroe. I watched 4 games of Milroe. I watched Chuck. So I think there's enough there with those guys to think that the Steelers could possibly take a third-round quarterback and be willing to go get a quarterback next year also. You know, it's reports out there, man. Now they're saying the Steelers, you know, they looking as early as first round. We'll see. You said the channel was originally about improvement of the game on the field. Yeah, it was, man. And after all these years, what do you know? We got some decent football games to play from EA. How crazy is that? And the funny thing is, man, as you say that, that's definitely the genesis of the channel. But more importantly than just the improvement, I just wanted to showcase good football, which is the reason why most of y'all would remember, man. Well, I know he'll remember. Remember when I used to show a ton of all-pro football? I was just showing excellent examples of football, even though that game had its fair share of problems as well. I would use 2K8 All-Pro Football to show to the Madden devs or the Madden community of this is how the game should be playing. And that's all I ever wanted to do was just show good football, man, because I'm a football guy, you know? So you're absolutely correct, man. That's what the game, I mean, that's what my channel was built on. I think I still carry that with me. It's a little different now in terms of the approach, only because I've been educated all these years and know, you know, what these games can and can't do. And more importantly than that, I know who's the reason behind this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you know, you don't have to kick and scream so much when you know what's really going on. You know?
They'll try to run for it.
And that's for anybody who would, you know, a lot of people would, over the years, oh man, I remember when you guys used to kick and scream. Like, dog, it ain't nothing different. The only difference is you got educated. Once you educated on how something works, there's no reason for you to kick and scream no more when you know what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Looking to go up top on first down.
When you know the truth behind things, there's nothing for you to kick and scream about. And you know, when you find out what the real problem is, you know, you find out who's really holding the game. Ooh, might have something here. You find out who's really holding the game back.
Back to throw, it's Dart.
Oh, why didn't he? Dog. Why didn't he catch that? What? What was that?
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Woo.
This senior quarterback never afraid to
gotta run the ball with Dart at some point, right?
It's going to be tough.
I saw a video of you and Smitty from like 13 years ago. I didn't realize y'all been at this so long. Damn, man, my very first video on YouTube in this regard was Madden 10. Very first video. Matter of fact, my first video was a positive aspect of a play that I made playing with the Eagles. If I remember correctly, it might have been Jeremy Macklin on the receiving end of a pass I made. And then right after that, my second video was feedback in regards to Madden. Crazy, right? Yeah, we've been at this thing for years, man.
The running back has it, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run.
You said it's still kind of janky. Man, it's video games, man. You know, I've grown to understand that, and I've always understood that. But I will also say this, and again, I'm not accusing you of this, but I think largely as a gaming community, man, our expectations have severely grown, right? And that was almost a pick. What I mean by that is, I think our expectations sometimes outweigh possibility. You know, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't like this look. I don't like this. I'd rather do this than that. Just take a deep shot. Let me get a timeout. Yeah, I think our expectations, man, have outgrown what is and what isn't possible. I really believe that. When you start to see some of the things that we expect now as gamers, that might not even be possible, man. You know, it's because of technology we have this greater expectation.
To the air, it's Dart. Shoots it to the left.
Beautiful.
Makes the catch.
Beautiful.
Defenders everywhere, and now the defense.
Yeah, I think our expectation has grown, man, to a level of, you know, what's possible versus what actually happens. You know, and I try not to lose sight of it's a video game, you know. And the reason why I can confidently say that is because every single one of these games, right, that we play, whether it's the NBA 2K or the NHLs, the FIFAs, you know, which is see, this is what I get. Keep trying to go to the well, which is no longer called FIFA, but the more and more you see these games, right? People have issues with all of these games, jankiness and things like that with all of them. You know, so I haven't seen any of them that can produce some of the stuff that we asked for. You know, to the full extent. Dang. Pressure, man. pressure. I had nowhere to go. Oh, I had the back. Probably not going to be able to score, though. But what I was trying to do was wait for him. He sat down, and I was going to hit him right there. But, yeah, man, it's one of those things, man. Until I see a game that
They'll play it safe and try for 3.
it's the same thing with the shooters. You know, I see people complain about Battlefield and Call of Duty, and it's like, I get it, but I think technology has come so far that our expectation now is we're overshooting. And that's not giving an excuse to Madden or anybody. I'm saying we can say that about all of them. You know, I see large amounts of people complain about 2K, NBA 2K. I mean, and they come out in droves. The MLB crowd, it's like, me personally, when I play MLB, I think it's one of the better simulation games. But that community will very quickly let you know, like, nah, it's not sim because of this and this and that. And I'm like, you know, I'm not a baseball guy, so I can't. So,
And I think too, David, it's just going to take a
oh,
spark.
you gotta get that. You gotta get that sack.
Get this thing picked up and going.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flash.
Yeah, that's true, Hollywood. A lot of the stuff that we would love to see these games flush out. It is hard to do, man, in the cycles that they deal with. So, you know, we often don't see those jumps until it's been a few years down the road. Like I said, you know, this is just my personal opinion. I don't know how all of you guys feel. I feel college football 25 came back big time. You know, I think they did an outstanding job. And they, you know, their cycle was a couple years long, you know. So I can only hope that it gets better, that it continues to get better.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is he's one of the best in the business. This is what
I want to shoot some pressure.
That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect.
I'll be scared to go man sometimes with pressure in this game.
Here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Come on, man. Come on.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute
Yeah, I
warning,
think
and we have
CFB
ourselves a ball game, and they have a
25
chance to
came
take the
back
lead here before the half.
like
They
that
have a first
for the
down
most
at
part,
the
you know.
41-yard line. He's looking to
We'll
throw
see
it
what they do in 26.
quickly to the tight end.
You know, I'm
And
hoping
all the
for
makings of bug meat windshield, but how
something
about the little
stellar.
corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again.
Oh my God, threading the needle.
A quick tackle made, but he's got
Even when we
for
send the
first
heat.
down. And the Ducks come to the line.
We send
with
that
the
Latino
first
heat.
downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Dog.
Finds his man. It's
We not
James. And he motors into the end
we not getting no
zone.
pressure now.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Stalemate.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Didn't find any crease in that
Come on,
kickoff
man.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
We got to take a shot
Ole Miss
downfield.
ready to send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive.
Take what they
This
give
is a
us.
great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, trying.
He'll lob
There it is.
one deep down the left side.
Oh,
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on.
dog. Come on, man. SGN, you still in here?
They're staring
Are you
at
still in here, sir?
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Dropping back, it's Dart. A strike downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They
Remember that timeout?
That tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
That timeout was costly now. That timeout I took earlier.
This guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Man, I hope that guy comes out in the middle of the field.
To the air on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. That one will be in.
Oh, is SGN still in here?
10 seconds to go.
If so, I got a question for you. Not a question, but a statement.
Force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Don't look like it's going to happen, Captain.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh,
they get to
my
him
God.
as he throws. Oh, picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. Third and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Splits the uprights
I definitely need to use them, brother. The stems.
Field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
You'll start seeing me use them. I was using them a lot with Virginia Tech. Once I got into the groove of that series. Didn't use them often on stream, but
looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the
this is going to be a nice season, man. Because I got to learn this team. I had not played at all with Ole Miss. So it's going to be cool as I learn this team, but we very quickly here, we're going to be out of playoff capabilities here. We don't pick it up.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decisions.
Yo, how did I miss him?
You want to see him playing on time, and as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Trying play action.
Thank you. Like I was about to say, can we get some pressure? Finally, some pressure.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel.
There it is. Get off the field.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the defense obviously went in at halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive of the second half, they're able to register a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to the
if Sim Gaming Network was still in here,
down and the punt team sends it the other
I was
way.
going to tell them that was the only issue that you encounter, not user catcher, is that deep shot. I would have been able to click on and run that down. I'm pretty sure I would have been able to do that.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others.
We'll keep him spread.
Trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They adjusted. I was about to get them.
From the gun, running back on the move.
They adjusted on me, though.
He stopped at the 32-yard
I was
line,
about to get them bad just
It'll
now.
be a first down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee.
Trying to keep them spread out like that. Pause. Trying to keep them spread so I can continue to run.
He holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Easy money right there.
To make the stop, but not
That's
before
easy
he
money.
sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Yeah, I'll do double teams here and there. I don't really ID the mic that much. I don't.
After a gain of 1, they'll mark it at the 6.
Primarily because, you know, times that I used to try to use it, it didn't work. So if I'm being honest, I just kind of stayed away from it. And it might work now. You know what I mean? But that's just my own bad habit, I guess you want to say.
Back to throw, it's Dart. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down
All
in
right.
the red zone.
Get this thing back
didn't have anybody
evened up.
Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Jacksonville State overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable roll.
What? He was about to spin out of that? He was about to spin out of it.
Gotta be thrilled. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
I had a feeling they was going to run at me too, man. It's too late, though. I had a feeling they was going to run the ball out of that.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Quick completion to
Good
the right.
play, good play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense.
I like how they throwing everything at me, too.
For wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Reads it, fires complete.
All right, let's go get him. Let's go get him. Let's go get him now.
But he'll be just a little bit short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties.
Go get him now.
Nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
No, sir. No, sir. We're not allowing that. Put it on the foot. We're not allowing that, sir.
The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the
No,
field.
sir. We ain't allowing that.
On his way back from the 20.
Let's go.
Makes a move.
Ah.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being
Damani said he about to jump on.
Ole Miss ready to send the
Yeah, man, I
offense
did a
onto the
twofer
field.
tonight.
This could be a real turning point in the game.
Getting off after
They
this
score a
one.
touchdown. They
Go
gotta
spend some
stop,
time with
and
my little
now a
man.
chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this
He
offense
probably
has
upstairs
got-
playing his own
And how about
PlayStation,
the
though.
defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense.
Ooh, they was all over that.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now.
They
were
was all
jonesing
over
on the
that.
sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go
I'm
score.
scared of this play action, man. I'm a little scared of it.
Back to throw. It's Dart.
See?
And
They sending
got him for the
heat.
sack.
I knew I should have gotten out of that formation, man. I should have trusted my gut. They sending heat. I ain't got no time.
Pressure them.
Oh, we got one-on-one. Let's see. Who am I gonna take? Who am I gonna throw at?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh,
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th
oh
down.
man, I hate
The Rebels send
I
out the
hate
front unit.
when I don't
Really
do nothing.
Nice play by the defender, being in a good position.
We ain't do
for that
nothing
deep ball
after
down
getting
the
that ball
field.
back.
Not
Hate
let the
that.
receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another
Oh,
defender.
come on.
It was an interception, but great.
Of course, the
coverage by
backspin doesn't roll in my favor.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out.
Yeah, man, I got to
Yesterday,
start
had
rolling
punt.
around.
Yeah, they did. And David,
Right.
They're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing
Oh!
the mental mistakes.
and just trying to solve
That was the
defensive
pick.
riddle, understanding what they're trying
That
to
was
do
the pick.
and attack them.
We needed it.
Deflection missed a great chance to force the turnover instead of
Yeah,
the
man.
second down.
I got to step up like that other example I showed when I stepped up in the pocket
Misfired
beautifully.
on the last play, they'll go back
You know what I'm
to the
saying? I
end.
don't know why I didn't do
Behind the
that.
line, it's Whittington.
I don't know why I have
They're
not
gonna
continued to
lose
do
yardage
that.
there. The defense completely owning the front.
You know what I mean? I have not continued to do exactly
They
that.
line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh, come on.
Snagged in the middle. It's
Come down and play that.
Can anyone catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown Ducks. And that one will get
Come
the
on,
lead.
man. You got to come down and play that. I tell you, the CPU be knowing exactly what you're doing. Like, where you going? Come down. Like, don't open up. Go to the route. That was a good play. Good play by them.
Because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it in.
What I should have did, man, is I should have switched to the safety and played the safety on that one.
Almost ready to
But,
take it away
you know,
after scoring
how
a
could I have
touchdown.
known the route? Come on, man.
And he's going to bring it out. Really
Gotta
disciplined
come
job
downhill
by the
and play
coverage
that
to
route,
get
man.
down there and make the stop at the 19.
You got to when you see it. When you see it breaking.
Go back to work. Last
Oh,
time,
no, this
David,
ain't
it
gonna
was
work.
1, 2,
Get out of
3
there.
kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts
Oh,
you
man,
in
that
a
hurt.
bad spot.
That one
You gotta
hurt.
Get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
That one hurt.
David, too predictable.
That hurt
on
tremendously.
last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
I know
That hurt tremendously.
but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains,
All
they
right,
will
we got to
just
go
add
back
up,
to our
wear the
run
defense
game out of the
down,
wide
get
formation.
first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They can really be
hold
aggressive
on.
after that last play. It's
Hold
2nd
on.
and 3.
We might have something on the outside there.
Scanning the field, it's Dart.
Well, I'll go inside though. I read that
Gets it
quick.
to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I know I had plans, but
This
no.
receiver, he really does give his quarterback
I had the
that
one-on-one
nice
and I wanted on the outside,
That's
but
a really good route. He's got nice
that opened
hands.
up
You saw
really
it on
quick,
that last
so I
play.
thought I'd just take what I could get.
To the ground with the back. Defense makes the
You see how they
tackle, and
adjusted?
that will probably
I love
be the
that
final
the
play of
adaptive
the third
AI in the
quarter.
game, man.
If you like old school running
Madden
games,
needs
this
that,
has been the
too.
game for you, and a couple of guys
See how they
who
not allowing me to
start
continue to
for the
just
first three
continue to
periods.
run the same, you know what I'm saying? They not allowing me to continue to run the same thing over and
When you're
over and
dealing
over.
with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody
Even from the
stepping up to make a
formation,
play, and you might as
they
well
not being
start here
fooled
in
by
the
that.
fourth quarter. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Yeah, they not being fooled by it. I like that.
He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up.
Hey, that
And
dude must got
not
a little bit of
much
wheels
doing
on
there
him.
as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones.
All right, Nathan, man,
Defense
appreciate
trying
you
to
coming
get the ball
through,
in
brother.
front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Let's see.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sideline.
That's all we needed. That's all we needed.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down.
Oh,
And that is good versatility.
that was a tight throw.
Big hit from the backer and pass.
Saw that pressure coming though, man.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field where the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's
Blitz
the tight
coming.
end. Nice job.
They want to just keep throwing it. Pocket starts to collapse.
Blitz was coming. They backed out of it.
Makes the grab.
Y'all saw that? Yo, I love the cat and mouse. I thought the blitz was coming, and I thought he was going to be open. Look, they had it covered everywhere. Then I was going to take off, and I said, oh, wait a minute. All I need is a few yards. Woo!
Before he's dragged to the ground.
They got me playing on my toes. Minnie Jordan, what's happening, man?
For the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there.
This
Being
Heisman
patient,
Dynasty, man,
allowing his
kicking my
receivers
butt.
to work themselves over.
I'm already 0-1. I lost bad on the first game.
They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4.
I got
2nd and 6 coming.
for y'all that don't know, it's a custom schedule.
Start off on 1st down.
Playing with,
Positive
as you
yard
can see, I'm
after
playing
the
with,
ball. Set up a good 2nd down.
I'm going for
Receivers
him.
telling the quarterback what they see.
We should have this. Nobody in the middle of the
Pass.
field.
It's dark. They're bringing heat.
Yo, he covered that up really well. You saw that? My boy couldn't even get off the line.
And the quarterback gets
Wow.
hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game.
I
So
put
here you are, you're trailing
Oregon
the
in
game.
here,
Defense knows
Ohio
they're gonna
State
throw
is in
their
here,
game management.
Louisville.
You can't feel very confident
Forgot who
right
else
now
I
if you're
put
the
in
play
here
caller,
in this
certainly if
conference.
you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Well, not in the conference. It's just
On
the
3rd and
schedule.
long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Harris.
Woo!
And they finally get him.
Yeah, I
stopped,
just
but
made
it's
a
big
super
throwing
tough
catch,
schedule.
and he's down at the 5. We
And
asked earlier this
Louisville
week
got me
who's your
already. They
favorite
beat me pretty
receiver.
good. They was
And of
up
course
2
he said
touchdowns, and then I was in the
we
4th.
know who he really
I
wants
simmed
to
it
go on
to end the
3rd
game.
down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and
Right.
that trust.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the
Oh, you
4th,
getting
and
lag?
the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
Oh, I should have kept
He's
going.
got it down to the 1
shoulda
yard
kept
line,
going.
right on the doorstep of Pater.
I should have kept going. I tried to cut back.
This running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down.
Yeah,
this
see, they're not gonna let me
3rd to
just keep doing the
mid-range,
same thing.
You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
Oh,
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
you got to be kidding me,
So
man.
nice to see defenders squeeze that.
Good defense. You see. Yeah, I waited too long. I should have threw it right there. And actually, he came open. Him. Waited too long. Should have threw it way too early. That's on me. User error, folks. User error.
You see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches. And I know
User error.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the
That's
wheel
a
on
bad
offense.
one, too.
What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Looking for space. It's James.
Let's go.
He's knocked down
Get
in
him
the
off the field.
backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out.
Get
Gotta
them
get
off the
football
field.
back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football
Yeah.
back.
Get him off the field.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Let's see if we can go back and get it.
Ducks will send out the punt unit.
See if we can go back and get this touchdown that we just gave away.
Punted tonight. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
Oh, I can't get
back to what I did in the first part of that drive.
pressure's coming for me, man.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Fires left. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires
Got him.
toward the end zone.
Bang, bang.
It's caught. Touchdown.
Bang, bang.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was make more plays for us.
There we
in
go.
the end zone. When we're taking
There we
shots,
go.
we need to be able to step up.
Go get him.
And make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's
Well,
not.
we
So
needed
being
that.
on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get
Boy, I'm
it.
oh so
Just
tempted to
the
go
ball
for
is
2,
near
but it's
him.
too
He's
early
gonna
for
make
that.
the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the
Tie it
extra
up,
point
go play
was good,
defense.
and we are all tied up in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Houston endured a hostile
Almost messed up
crowd,
right there, too.
and a challenge that
With
always
with that
comes
red
a long
arrow,
way
that
from
joint
one
almost went
city, and the Cougs came
out of
away
bounds
with
on
the
me.
win. It wasn't a blowout,
All
but
right,
it
let's see.
is still a
Set a little bit of heat.
It's one
In case they
game.
run
We
the
don't wanna
ball.
react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some
Yep.
things to work on. moving
Oh, I
forward.
missed him.
Yeah, how
I knew they was.
about that?
See?
Sounds as if they had a good
See?
ball game there, Kevin.
I had a
Thanks for the
feeling they
update.
might run the ball there.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella.
Good play.
Nice job by the defense
RPO.
there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy back.
Oh,
Not easy
come
to do.
on, man.
Brought down to the
Tackle
ground,
this
but he gets
guy.
enough for the first down.
And you know, big
What are we
chunks like this
doing?
don't happen unless you
Make the
commit to
tackle.
run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Come on, man. We got to get them behind the sticks.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They go to the
That's
ground.
it. That's
They
it.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
Come
that.
on, make them work.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Gabriel.
That's it. That's what I'm talking
And the
about.
pressure gets to him. Down goes
Let's
the
go.
quarterback.
I think if
Take
you're
a
the
timeout.
quarterback moving forward, you need to
Got
start
the
thinking
2-minute
about
warning.
hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Ah,
That is coverage
I was afraid that
just
ball
the way
wasn't-
you
was
draw it
gone.
up. Don't even let him
You know what I mean?
get started and they knock him down.
I was afraid that ball was not going to
The Ole
bounce
Miss
into the end zone.
offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best
Oh, my
matchups and
God.
best playmakers to take advantage of this
I'm going to take the penalty.
opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense too. Like the momentum
I'm gonna take
is
the penalty.
Clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you
I got to
make a
keep the
big play?
timeout.
Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back?
I got to
to
keep the timeout, man.
The
So I'm
officials
taking the
offer
penalty.
deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Yep. I'm going to take the penalty, man.
The offense has plenty of time.
I need the timeout.
They'll try to break this tie. Here's the handoff. Found some space and crossed the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw.
Ah, there you go. There you go, Harris. Somebody said, I know you got more speed than that. Get back. Yeah.
Big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, man. I had a question. I had a statement for you.
Trying to find his man on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I had a statement for you.
He's run out of bounds, but not before.
I overthrew
a
a fade. I mean, it was perfect. And it was just that short. And I was saying, see, me using SGN's house rules, I didn't click on. If I would have clicked on, I would have been able to catch up to it. But it's cool. I understand why you go that route. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get it down to 35.
Oh, we got to look at that. That boy following them blocks, ain't he? Y'all hear my voice cracking? Give it to him. You thought I was going to go outside? No. Follow your block. Follow your blocks. Oh, we moving the ball, baby. We moving the ball. We ain't got to do nothing special.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept.
He ain't got to do nothing special.
And maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here.
Just get in field goal range. Get in field goal range.
The defense
make them burn them timeouts.
They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
You know, it's so important.
Yeah, we're gonna make you burn them.
To want to keep third downs manageable.
We're gonna make you burn them. And I'm about to flip this play. Because I'm running away from. He moved. Well, to say I'm running away from their impact player.
Looking for space. It's Parrish. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Running away from him.
Timeout is the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right.
All right, let's see. What do we want to run?
Coming.
I'm going to go mesh.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30?
Can't take a sack.
To the air. It's dark.
There we go. Let's play smart football right now. Let's play smart football. Let's go.
And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job.
Great football game right here.
See where the holes in the zone are.
We got a chance to redeem ourselves for that loss.
Move the sticks.
From the gun, they'll try to impose.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It's all tied up.
We're going to impose our will right now.
They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball.
Let that clock tick, 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 baby.
Closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock.
Lead the clock, and we're going to kick. We're going to play real football and put it on the foot. Let's go. That's all right. Just want to get in the middle of the field. Just want to get in the middle of the field. That's all.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep two hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in.
We're going to run one more quick time. No, we're not. We're not. We're going to just call the timeout.
Down try for the offense. They get the timeout and the clock reads.
Let's go.
3 seconds.
Can we walk out of here? Can we walk out of here? Like my man QJB would say, with the W. Some win out there. Some win out there.
This will be for the win.
We walking out here with the W.
And it's good. The short field goal for the game.
We walking out here with the W. Man. had to save face. I had to save face.
Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call. And the
Man, that was a game right there, y'all. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I appreciate y'all, man, who stayed in here. GG's. My man CT Pittman rocked with me the whole time. Yeah, I had a little pep in my step. I couldn't let y'all see me get dogged, man, twice. No way. This was a game right here. SGN. We on to something, baby. We on to something. I wonder how many interceptions I got already. Probably like 5 in 2 games.
And the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.
I told y'all my son talking about he on the PlayStation playing
college football.
Playing Fortnite with my nephew. All right, let's take a look at the stats, man. Jaxon Dart, 2 interceptions. I think I threw 3 in the other game. But he stuck it out, man. He finished with a rating of 131.6, 20 completions versus 31 attempts, 256 yards. We'll take it. Rushing, we did our thing. My man Parrish, 24 attempts, 131, 5.4, 1 touchdown. And Bentley came up big for me too, man. He on 10 attempts, but he was 4 yards a carry, so we'll take that. Receiving yards, my guy Trey Harris, 5 for 94, what a touchdown. And everybody else was serviceable, man. 5 receptions, 62 yards, we'll take that. And let's see what the defense looked like. Nothing too crazy defensively as far as breakout talent. You know, I had a couple guys with some TFLs, of course. Walter Nolan with the TFL. Now let's flip it over to their side, see what they did. Dylan Gabriel, 13 for 20, 207, and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he had 184.9 rating. Rushing, not bad. Jordan James, 17 carries for 74 yards, 4.3 on the ground. That's not bad. It's not bad for the CPU. And then their receivers. Evan Stewart had a big day, 3 receptions for 83 yards, but we kept everybody else pretty much under wraps. But they did have 2 passing touchdowns. And then defensively, my goodness. Justin Jacobs, 14 total tackles. 3 tackles for loss. This kid here, Derek Harmon, 2 tackles for loss. This kid, Kobe Savage, 11 totals. So defensively, they had a pretty solid game. If we look at the team stats, first downs, I had the edge. Total yards, I had the edge. Rushing, I had the edge. And rush yards per attempt, they actually had the edge in the passing game in terms of completion percentages and things of that nature and touchdowns and yards per pass. But we did end up with a little more than they did, almost 50 more yards. And third down conversion, they were horrible. A lot of those blitzes that I was sending at them when they was 3rd and long helped out. So they were only 28%. We were 61%. That's a heck of a percentage. And then in the red zone, we actually won the red zone battle. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. And they were +2 in the turnover category. We already know that. 2 interceptions on my side. But if we go down and take a look at time of possession, as you can see, it's still lopsided, but it's not as bad as it would be when you play with less time. You understand what I'm saying? So, SGN's philosophy is if you play at like 12 minutes, 15-second runoff, it kind of helps, disperse the run-pass ratio evenly, as well as helps with time of possession. And as you can see, if you play this game as much as I do, you do not normally see the CPU with 17 minutes of possession. So that's good to see. Very good to see. Very good to see. So there you have it, man. Pretty good football game. So while I have you guys for a while, before we end the stream, Let's go take a look at our recruits, see what we got going on in the recruiting class. Appreciate that, Hollywood. Appreciate you coming by, brother. I saw that breakdown video you did, I think earlier that you posted. I definitely watched it. I think I hit the like button. When you basically were showing the play that you were playing against Lamar Jackson and how the pressure influenced the overthrow. Your guy came down with an interception. And you're right. Those are the things that we want to continue to see, man, from these games, man. Just allowing, you know, realistic things to happen. And because it's quote unquote more realistic, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So what I usually do, guys, is I just take a peek at who has interest in me. You know, first and foremost, I scouted this guy, you know, Jaxon Dart is a senior, so obviously he won't be there next season because I might stay with Ole Miss. As you can see, man, look at his potential here. 95 throw power. He has an 85 accuracy for short, 82 medium, 82 awareness, and some decent metrics over here. But his mentals, you know, a natural. He's clear-headed, team player as well. We don't know the development trait. So yeah, I'm absolutely cool with that. So I am actually going to send the house at him. I have plenty of points and see what type of information we can get back. What we already know about him, as you can see, conference prestige is one of his main claims to fame. You know, one of the main things that's going to keep him connected. This kid here, we are in the 3rd position, so we got a little bit of work. I did scout him as well. He is a run-stopping right end, 85 tackle, 84 block shed, 86 strength, 81 play rec, and 84 pursuit, 84 hit power. And look at this. D-line rally, natural, winning time, recoup. This is somebody that I am very interested in, right? So now what we definitely want to do as well is see what type of information we could get from him. So in this one, I might just contact, you know what? I think I'm going to send the house at him too. I'm going to send the house at him too to see what type of information I can find out on the next go around. Wide receiver, he has us in the 3rd spot as well. Relatively decent interest. Let's see his metrics. Only thing he's really got going for him is his speed, 97. His route running is not that great. Release isn't that great. Catching traffic isn't that great. Look at the route. So I'm not going to waste too much time on him. I'm not going to, you know, I'll let him decide if he wants to play for us, so to speak. Now, while you guys are watching this, I got a sneeze coming on. I told y'all I'm battling some allergies. Hold on. Sneeze is coming. I can feel it. That's why my eyes look crazy. While you guys are watching this, if you have any tips with recruiting or strategies, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm just kind of showing you guys how I scout. Right now, we're sitting at the 3rd spot with this guy as well. I have not scouted him yet, so let's see what he's got going on. Nothing special here. He is a road dog, and he has recoup as well as an ability. But nothing special here, nothing to write home about. So, you know, I'll let this play out on its own. Right here, we're in the 4th spot, and we're quite far behind. But again, he doesn't have much going on outside of speed. You know, not too much going on. He is a safety valve, clear-headed, and he's a road dog. So we want to keep an eye on him, but I'm not going to spend too much time on him. So what I probably will do is just send him a little DM, see what he got going on. This guy is not projected to pan out the way that we thought. But as you can see, man, I got a lot of work to do with most of these guys. A lot. You know, we're not in the top spot as of yet for any of these guys, but we'll see how that changes going forward. So let's scout a few of these guys and see what they got going on. Wide receiver, 6'1", 206, physical tendency. Okay. Not bad. But not the best. But look at his jumping. Jumping is a 94. So we'll reach out to him on socials. Running back, 6'1", 181. This is a small right outside linebacker. 6 foot, 227. 6'1", 241. Let's see what he's got going on. Man, a lot of these guys did not scout the way I wanted them to. Look, we already locked out a lot of these guys. So we're going to remove them. Man, how they lock us out already? That first loss must have did something. All right, let's see. We need to scout some of these quarterbacks. Look at this dude. 98 speed, winning game, house call, clear-headed. Problem is we're not in his tops at all. We're not even in his 8. Excuse me. So we definitely want to see if we can get some more information on him. See if we can move up on, you know, his respective board. Let's scout this guy. Look, none of them are projecting the way that we would hope. Man, these allergies are killing me, y'all. Yakety yakking in y'all's ear, man. My bad. I apologize, brother. James Scroggins. What is he? Right in as well. Let's see what he got. Man, got some decent measurables though. 82 tackle, 83 block shed, 85 strength. Yeah, he's worth getting some information on. Where does he have us? In the 4th spot. All right. All right, so let's move along. We'll go to the next week. I'm not going to play this game, obviously, but just to show y'all. See if anything changed with some of these guys. Look, we got Notre Dame. It don't get no easier, baby. So some of you guys that may have come in late, let me show you the schedule. So here's all of the custom schedule. Louisville gave us that work. You know, that last touchdown was a simulation touchdown, but they gave us the work. Y'all just watch me play Oregon. We got Notre Dame and Ohio State. So I wanted to make this as tough as I could as far as schedule. When you customize your schedule, you cannot customize conference teams. So I couldn't remove any of these teams, but we got Kentucky, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Georgia, and then we have Florida and Mississippi State. So this should be quite the series here. And let's go see the top 25 is looking like. Texas is in the number 1 spot, followed by Georgia. Others receiving votes: Texas A&M, USC. Drop from rankings were Auburn and Iowa. Okay. They got us sitting in the 7th spot. Cool. We beat Notre Dame. That should move us quite well. Got Alabama sitting at 2-0. Ohio State. See, we got a tough schedule, boy. You know, 41-8 to FCS Southeast, Western Michigan. Come on, USF. Which USF is, you know, they're a pretty solid team sometimes. But come on, stop playing. So the coaches poll is a little different. They have us at number 8. They have Texas still at number 1, Ohio State at number 2, Georgia at number 3. Alabama 5, Notre Dame 6, Penn State 8, LSU number 9, and they have us. LSU 7. They have us in the 8th spot. Interesting. Yeah, and I think that's about it, guys. Let's see who's on the Heisman watch early. Will Howard, Emeka Ibuka, Riley Leonard, Kyron Drones. Shout outs to Kyron Drones. Y'all know I played with Virginia Tech 2 seasons. That was my guy. And Oscar Delp. Look at that, man. A tight end. Okay. So I like the information that it gives you here, man. Last game, Will Howard was 23 for 28, 354 pass yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Wow. Ibuka was 6 receptions, 122 yards, 20.3 average, and 2 touchdowns. Riley Leonard, not as good as Will Howard, but 19 for 30, 230 in the air, 2 touchdowns. He got sacked. Well, look at that. 11 carries for 63 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. My man, Kyron, 19 of 30 as well, 271 in the air, only 1 touchdown, sacked 3 times, lost the game, 6 carries for 51 yards. And there you have it. But all right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up tonight, man. I spent with y'all 2 hours and 23 minutes. Had a great time. Hope you all had a great time as well, man. I hope you enjoyed. I was not looking at the chat, so if any of you guys dropped a donation or dropped Wonder Bread, I appreciate that. And if you didn't, no problem. I just never want to miss it if you did. I never want to miss it. But outside of that, man, y'all know the routine, man. Hey, y'all stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Good night. Like always, I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm not sure when I will be back to do this, but stay on the lookout. I think I might be doing a stream tomorrow that's Steeler related, talking a little bit about Will Howard. So for those of you guys that care about that, I'll see y'all then. Y'all be good. Peace.